Good morning, everyone. Today is the day of the bright sun. So, Christmas with pushing. And, like, everybody trying to get the presents before you. So, I'm not sure what to really kind of compare it to. But these people are fast and they push. And they'll complain about pushing. It's actually kind of hilarious. So, the goal is to get to as many presents as possible, and to get in the achievement, I believe you need 7 presents. So, I actually already have the achievement, so it won't let me get it again, but as long as you are pushy, you should be okay. Just remember, push them, children. It's fine. They will, after all, push you. And apparently the adults all get in on this, at least most of them do. Except for, the respectable types. Except for, you see the doctor in there, so whatever. But like, Merlin and Petra and the mayor, they don't get involved. But just about everybody else does, and it kind of makes it fun, since you really do have to compete for presents here. I don't actually think we're doing so bad. I mean, I've already gotten a few, and compared to what I got the first run through, which was screaming and cussing, and I got like 2 presents. Because I was trying like not to be too rude about it, and yeah, I got over that. We have since moved on to move out of the way. So, but it's a fun holiday. Most of their holidays are actually pretty fun, or at least I think they are. Which one's your favorite? The snowball fights are actually pretty fun as well, and the fishing is great just because pads the bank a little. However, the Halloween one I find more frustrating. But maybe that's just because I'm bad at it. We'll see. We'll see. We got another year here. We can try it out again. Right? Right? That's right. So, as we wait for the blimp to move on here and throw some more presents, it doesn't throw it between the, overpasses. But I've kind of got it down to where I know where stuff is. And today is actually a pretty busy day, because we have this, and then I didn't get it on tape, but because technology fail on my part. But we got the quest for Cave on Amber Island, so after we finish bogarting as many presents as possible, we are going to go make a removable battery and hang out in a cave. What better holiday than that? Pushing people around for presents and going and killing rats who have stolen people's things. Poor Presley. Poor Presley. They stole his couch. Run! No, no, no! I beat Higgins. Goals in life, right? Goals in life. Normally I'm a live and let live kind of person, but with Higgins, he's just so rude. As Presley calls him, he's a runt. And he won't help anybody in town, it seems like. He's in it for himself, but he won't actually help the town he lives in. But, I mean, I guess more for you, I suppose. Also, I'm in the middle occasionally, but for the most part, I try to stay out of the middle of people because you will get stuck between people. And sure, that may mean that I missed a few presents, but it's not the end of the world, you know? I honestly think this year we're doing good. We've gotten multiple presents. Definitely have already gotten enough for the achievement. It's not quite done. And yeah, we're coming out like fat cats this year. Merry bright Sunday. Alright, I think that's an upgrade. I need to put that in my house at some point. Okay, and now kind of comes the waiting. The holiday is, well, the chasing presents part of the holiday is technically over, and now we move into the picture portion. But there's quite a bit of waiting in between when you finish chasing presents and when you actually finish what you're doing for the holiday if you want the pictures. If you don't care about the pictures, then by all means, run off now. You're done. And we will get the notification here at 1400. There we go. Speed up time. Haha. Okay, now here's the deal with the picture. You can take the picture now and get a picture with everyone that's there. However, if you want Granny Selfie in there, or Ginger, you have to wait till they get closer. They don't have to be all the way to the picture stand, but they have to be closer than, say, Granny is right now. I don't even know why she left that area. It makes no sense. Because now we have to wait for her. And she walks slower than I do. Look at that. I'm faster than her. Alright. We're going to do a time skip. And we are in our picture clothes. There we go. Alright. Now this actually goes, this group picture you have an option of doing until 1700. So, before we go to the cave, we are actually going to hang out until 1700. And that way we can do some of the other fun pictures with the individual groups. It's not everybody. Different holidays have different options for this. So the pictures won't always be in the same place. They will move them around and different people will have pictures for different holidays. So we're going to do time skip here sort of soon. Like now. And as you can see, it's 1700 now. So now we get a picture with Merlin and Petra. And then for this one, you have to, if you want Ginger in the picture, you have to wait for Ginger. So we're going to impatiently wait for her. And these guys will wait around for quite a while. However, just note that the later you wait, the darker the picture is going to be. So I think she's close enough. Yep. So we got a picture with the mayor's family. Yeah, let's rush ahead. Let's speed things up a little, because this is a long video. And let's get some pictures with our buds. Alright. We have our pictures. So now it is time to go build that battery. And take out some rodents in a cave. So again, see? Bronze. Bronze, bronze, bronze. I know it's a common complaint for me, But I think it's just because I burn it as fast as I make it. So we need some marble. And power stones. Okay. And I think I've taken too many power stones, but better too many than too few. And I've forgotten something. Springs. Alright, so we need to go find the springs. Alright, where did I put them? Okay, totally missed them the first time, so here we go. Alright, 1 battery later. Okay, the other thing we're going to need is a better pickaxe. And the reason, well, you don't need the better pickaxe if you don't want to mine the crystal in the cave. However, I want that crystal in the cave. Because once you complete this, you can't come back and do the whole thing the same way again. So, let's go.
I'm surveying this cave. The man wants me to set up a haunted cave here. If you're going in, stock up on health items, since it's still dangerous inside.
Yeah, we're good. Onward! Okay, now, as usual, we need to take all my aggression out on the pottery for those extra coins. Take out the shellfish. We will later need any shellfish we get for food anyway. And we're going to need to change back into our old clothes. It's just better, which is a bummer. We will eventually be able to modify any piece of clothing to be as good as our best piece of clothing. So that's nice, but we're not there yet. The other thing is, as you just saw, the little boxes and barrels, primarily I think just the barrels, can hide additional monsters. And if you take them out, you can get a little bit of extra XP if you want. And I, of course, want every bit of XP I can get. And if not, I want that 1 gold. It's important. It's important. If you don't care about that, you don't have to, you know, have some sort of vicious hatred towards left pottery and caves, I suppose. But I apparently do. And I have no remorse. So I am going through this at a higher speed than what is actually, you know, necessary. Or I will be here coming up. Just because I don't think it's probably hugely necessary to go through the whole cave in a normal speed, just because this is already, you know, a 20-something minute video and it's doing the same thing over and over. But I do want to go over the boss fight, and I do kind of a complete clear. So I go down both routes, I break every single piece of pottery and box I can, I try to get all the chests, the whole 9 yards. You get to choose how much of a completionist you need to be. I am the that box has something I need in it mentality. And it's awful. I broke my keyboard. I'm used to running with a Black Widow. I've had it for quite a while. I don't even think they make the same model of Black Widow anymore. And now I can't push shift and spacebar and direction at the same time. It does not work, and it is driving me insane because it means jumping puzzles aren't as easy. So I have edited out some of my more painful minutes here because, frankly, I don't think you want to sit here and watch me fail jumps because I can't use part of my keyboard the way I'm used to, and I'm failing impressively. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe that's your thing. However, I think we should just get on with it. And it's really only that section that I really had a problem with anyway. Because I try to do a shift jump, and with this keyboard, it doesn't work. I have to wait for my new keyboard to get here. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm used to running with a gaming keyboard, not this super uber cheap crappy one. Like, I don't even know how old this keyboard is situation. Alrighty, I think we got everything. So let's start this baby up.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
More rodents. There is an infestation, man. Infestation. I tell you, I don't want these things in my house. Okay, this thing is kind of nice. It gives you free full health and full stamina. And if you put a piece of meat in there, which you should have quite a bit of meat from if you killed everything, you get tasteless broth. And it restores 15 stamina. I don't think there's a maximum number of times you can throw stuff in there. However, I have better stamina food and I'm too lazy to stand there. Or perhaps I'm just too impatient. Okay. I don't know if you saw my loot there, but I picked up Emily's bucket. This is actually a dungeon you want to go into with quite a bit of inventory space if you want to pick up the items, because all of the missing town items are here. So we're going to pick up Presley's couch and Martha's pan and Remington's shoes. And each one of those items, when we give it back, will give 10 rep points. So in my opinion, it's totally worth doing. But the very first time I did this dungeon, my very, very first playthrough, I went through with like no inventory space. It was awful. And I didn't even know you could pick up the couch. I didn't realize it was Presley's couch. Because I don't really think going into games, hey, let's pick up the couch. I have learned, try to pick up everything. I can be taught. Plus, a lot of these boxes and these urns and whatnot have quite a bit of useful stuff. Like, you go through quite a bit of worn fur, you'll need delicate fur, leather, all the fur you can make leather out of, you'll need a lot of that. For if you haven't made your DD transports, you will need it for that, for the leather, for the seats. And later on, you'll need it like just the cloth and whatnot for rugs, for commissions if you take those commissions. So, I actually do go up and down both tunnels. You don't have to. You can totally skip one tunnel. You will miss some of the townspeople's items if you do. So, your choices just needs to be, I guess, informed on that. So, like, here we got Remington shoes. There's Gust's lamp. which you'll get points for, but he won't take back, so you can just sell it. So, extra goals. Alright. So, we've gone through both tunnels. And here. Okay, so here's another health thing that you should probably just take just because. And if you take that sparkly thing, you will be kicked out of the dungeon and you cannot come back and kill the boss. Be warned. I want to take out the boss because there's Presley's couch and McDonald's milk jug is down here as well. Plus all that tasty, tasty pottery.
Stolen items! You're the thieves!
So, I want the chest from the boss. I want to have the full experience, as it were. But if you don't want to fight the boss, if you are kind of just not doing so well in the dungeon, you're just not prepared, then don't. Just go ahead and skip it, and just understand that you can't come back and do it later. The Civil Core will do it for you. And one nice thing about this guy is he telegraphs his moves so openly. Alright, let's take out the pottery. So Polly mentioned the bike was missing, and that's the bike right there, but you can't pick up the bike. I was kind of bummed. I wouldn't mind some extra rep with Polly. I like better prices in the stores. I don't buy much from Polly, but, you know, it's the principle of the thing. I eventually want rep with everyone.
What are you doing in there?
I was fixing the cave power generator and...
The cave complex extended all the way to here? And you defeated all of them? Wow.
So the bandy rats were behind the thefts. I knew it. They've been crowding around our town for a while now.
We were following some leads that brought us here. Just about to go inside as well. You take a break. Go tell our mayor what happened. We'll head on in and clear out any stragglers.
Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is the time you go in is the time you come out. There is no time difference, time pauses, so that's actually really nice. Because the mayor is still by his picture place as opposed to in his house asleep.
So that's what happened. I should have asked the Civil Corps to check out the cave first. But what do you know? You fixed two problems at once. Congratulations! Here's your commission money. And here's some extra for helping to solve the mystery of the town thief.
So, hooray, we can still turn in. I will turn in all of the rep items later. So, that's it. Hope you guys all have a great day. I will talk to you later.